And welcome to your general reading. If this is your first time here, we would love to welcome you. I'm happy that your intuition led you here. If you find that as you watch this live reading or the replay that the messages in this reading resonate for you, and or you love my energy and want to see more content from me, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button so that you are staying connected with me and you're not missing future video and content like this one. To all the returning, reoccurring subscribers and supporters of the community, welcome, welcome, welcome back. I infinitely appreciate your continued love. I'm looking for my lip gloss. I infinitely appreciate your continued love and support that you show the community. It does not go unnoticed. Okay, Taurus? This will be a general reading. We will be pulling on what's the curiosity, or what's the information spreading about you? What are people gossiping? What's the tea on you? What's your current situation? You know best, okay? So when you hear the reading, you know if it's your story or not. If it is your story, let me know in the comment section just how so. I love engaging with the community and responding to your messages, okay? And also, if it's not your story, but it's a homeboy, a homegirl, best friend, partner, whatever, whomever it may be, it's their story. Don't be stingy. Share the message, share the video with them. I appreciate it, and they will likely as well. Without further ado, Taurus, let's get into your reading. What's up for the Tauruses out there? The Tauruses who will be watching this live right now, hello. And those who will be watching the replay, what's the curiosity on my Taurian community? Okay, Taurus, let's get straight to it. What's the curiosity on the Tauruses? What's the curiosity on the Taurus? People feel like you're selfish and you're stuck up. Okay, Taurus? I feel like, Taurus, you set a boundary recently. You put your foot down recently, Taurus, and people feel like, what? Why are you doing that? People feel like, Taurus, how dare Taurus have boundaries? How dare Taurus make this situation a big deal? I don't know what situation, Taurus, you just made a big deal about, or you spoke your truth about, or you spoke up about, or you voiced your opinion. Something you voiced your opinion about, you're like, no more to this. I'm not handling this. I'm not dealing with this no more. You spoke out about something recently, Taurus, and that's what people are talking about. People are talking about, could be talking about, wow, Taurus is really looking for drama. Like, Taurus really didn't have to say anything. Taurus could have just played their part. Taurus, people are talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, what Taurus coulda did, what Taurus shoulda did. Taurus, there's a lot of people talking a lot of shit right now. I feel like your name is running in the streets. If you just got into like a verbal altercation with somebody, or if you just had strong words that you exchanged with somebody, or you let whoever you let your feelings be known to, Taurus, they are talking about it. They're saying that you are drama. They're saying, Taurus, like, why is Taurus starting all this shit? Taurus should have just shut the fuck up. Taurus should have just kept their mouth quiet. Taurus didn't have to bring that up. But Taurus, this has been on your chest for a long time, Taurus. If not you, then who, Taurus? If not you to blow shit up, Taurus, then who? Okay? This person is just mad that it was you, and that you finally was like, no more, no more, no more. Okay, Taurus? Congratulations for you for putting your foot down, Taurus, and saying no more. You said no more to the right motherfuckers. These are people, Taurus, the people who you said no more to, Taurus, are people who are shit starters. They like to pick on the people who they find as insecure, or the people they feel like have no backbone, Taurus. Taurus, you set a motherfucker straight. They could be looking at you as a drama queen, but look, heavy is the queen who wears the throne, or heavy is the queen who wears the throne, or heavy is the king who wears the throne. So Taurus, with you stepping up comes a lot of responsibilities, and it also comes with a lot of people talking shit. But best believe, Taurus, if the shoe was on the other foot, or if people had to walk 1,000 miles in your shoes, Taurus, they couldn't even stomach it, Taurus. So congratulations for sticking up or standing out for whatever you just said, Taurus, recently. I feel like you just said something, you were involved in something controversial, Taurus, recently. And people are saying, Taurus, if people could have been like, Taurus, no, don't say anything. You're just going to make the situation worse. Okay, Taurus, this is just going to escalate. And Taurus was like, you know what? All it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. All it took was Taurus pointing something out, speaking up on something to change the trajectory. And now they think that you're the drama queen, Taurus. What else is up for Taurus? What's up for Taurus? Yeah, didn't I say that? You expressed the boundary. You spoke up on something. And the moment you spoke up on a boundary, Taurus, now you're the drama queen. Now you're the drama king. Now you're the problem starter, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, people are like, oh, Taurus, you're making a big mistake doing that. Taurus, you're messing up the foundation. Taurus, this could have been something like at work. This could have been something also too, I'm hearing with like people who live in like, what do you call those things? I don't HOAs. Like you could have been in an HOA, and or this could have been like on a board, like you're on a board of a company or something like that, and you knew that the board was doing something fucked up, or you knew that they were not prioritizing their responsibilities as best as they should have been, and you spoke up and you said something, and people were like, wow, Taurus is messing up the foundation, or Taurus is causing drama. Taurus is going to cause friction in a situation. Congratulations, Taurus, for causing friction. Those are the people that we need in life. The people who are not afraid to be an ally, or the people who are not afraid to be boisterous, okay, in order to change a situation, Taurus. You were like, if I just sit here and I stay silent, okay, mistakes are still going to keep going on. The foundation is still going to be toxic, okay? This could be a legacy foundation too, Taurus, that you were like, no, like enough is enough. Enough is enough. What else for Taurus? 2 more cards. Okay, what else for Taurus? Yeah. Also, too, I want to let you know, Taurus, that somebody at this job, this is likely at a job or a place, or like I said, on a board for a company or in an HOA, somewhere where you have a leadership position. There's people, the people really like you. You're really attractive, Taurus. You carry yourself really well. You have a magnetic personality, Taurus. So they always see you as the person, Taurus, who adds the peace to the room, Taurus. They see you as the person who adds peace, the person who is passionate, the person who is going to take not the easy way out, but the less problematic way out, Taurus. Yeah, they see you as a person who, look, an easy way of saying it, Taurus, is they see you as the avoidant person, the person who's not going to do the drama, the person who's not going to speak up about something that is not fair, or something that is, they expect you to not draw the line, Taurus, and silly are they, because you finally stood up and you said enough is enough, Taurus. And some people could be like talking about your beauty now as if your beauty is correlated to your speech or when you stand up. You could be the person, Taurus, that people like you better when you're quiet. You're beautiful, you're attractive, but once you start speaking up and once you start going for equity and equality, people start being like, wow, I like it better when Taurus doesn't talk. Fuck that, Taurus. Congratulations for being an ally, Taurus. Congratulations for using your leadership and your power for good, Taurus. I feel like the people have been blocking this out. People have been not wanting to address the situation for a long time, Taurus, and you're like, no, I have the right demeanor to deliver this message. And you do have the right demeanor, Taurus. You caught everybody by storm, Taurus. People didn't expect you, Taurus, such the kind-hearted person, the passionate, the graceful person, to be the person to start, okay? To start drama. Let's get into your tarot messages. What's the tarot message for Taurus? They see you as very passionate, Taurus. You could work in the arts industry. You could work in like sales. You could work in like for like a museum, or work on the board for a museum. You could do like curation. You could curate scenes, curate places, curate art, curate exhibits, or something like that. You work in this. You work in a space that works on people's heartstrings. Like, you know how to solidify people's aha. You know how to woo. You know how to bring out that aha closing moment. Okay. So that's probably why people had you on the board, Taurus. You were very soft, very delicate, very Venusian. Like, you know how to close the deal. You're very charismatic. You're very, like, you have that pull to you. But when you start speaking up, people are like, ugh. We only had you here, Taurus, because you're beautiful, you're soft-spoken, you're easy on the eye. Don't start talking, okay, Taurus? I don't know who that is. They don't like when you talk, Taurus. They just want you to sit there and be beautiful, Taurus. They don't want you to have boundaries, Taurus. They don't want you to force people to not escape reality, Taurus. They don't want you to do that. They want you to just be pretty and just to sit there. What's the message for Taurus? Yeah, Father of Wands. I told you, Taurus, you're very attractive, okay? You come off very attractive, very persuasive, very magnetic, very alluring, okay, Taurus? Yeah. But there's people also too at the same time, Taurus. They don't like that they love your superpower, but at the same time they don't love your superpower. Do you get what I mean, Taurus? There's something that you said, Taurus, that stopped the situation in its tracks. I don't know what it is that you said, Taurus. I don't know how you manipulated, how you finessed the situation, how you got something to work in your favor, but it stopped the progress of something. What did it stop the progress of? What did Taurus stop the progress of? Four of Pentacles. Okay, this could have been an acquisition that you stopped the progress of. This could be like a business development that you stopped the progress of. This could be like something with an equity firm that you stopped the progress of. You stopped the progress of greed. You stopped the progress of control. You stopped the progress of people, of collaboration, okay, of internal like bureaucracy. You stopped something. There was something going on internally within a group, Taurus, and you put an end to that. This wasn't something that was ethical, Taurus. Yeah, this was not something that was ethical. This was something that was shady, okay? This was something that was harming people, okay, Taurus? This could also be in like the pharmaceutical and the healthcare industry as well, Taurus. Like there were people out there using their power, Taurus, for negative things, and you stepped in to stop that, Taurus. You use your power for good, Taurus, and that's a great thing. There's lots of people out there who have power that do not use their power for good things, Taurus, okay? How would Taurus be rewarded for this action? Eight of Swords, okay? There's some people, Taurus, who you expose. There's some people, Taurus, who you've gotten fired from a position. There's some people, Taurus, who you've opened up cases for, Taurus, okay? There's definitely people who've been exposed, Taurus, because of the information that you have brought to the surface or because you've spoken up, Taurus. And just as much, Taurus, as you may feel like you've been pushed out of a group, Taurus, you've also been able to transform. You've been also able to recreate yourself, Taurus. You've been also, I feel like there's also too, Taurus, a new beauty, a new uncovering about you. So just as much as you feel that people have iced you out, Taurus, it also has helped you be aware of where there are additional blockages or people who are not for you or people who pretend to be for you, Taurus, when really they just want to leave you out in the cold. Okay, Taurus? What's the advice for Taurus is in this situation? The advice for Taurus is the Son of Pentacles. So slow and steady, Taurus. People may not understand where you're coming from right now, Taurus, but over time, Taurus, they will understand where you're coming from. People could think that you're problematic right now, Taurus, but over time, they will see the bigger picture. And also, Taurus, there are people who I feel like people who will come to you maybe in private to congratulate you instead of in public. Oh, thank you, Taurus, for stepping up against this person. Like, I've been wanting to do it, but I didn't have the courage. Or thank you, Taurus, for being the co-pilot and starting up this new project. We've been wanting to get this off the ground for a long time. So Taurus, your recognition will come in slow, but it will come in, Taurus. So don't feel like your work or you putting yourself out there, okay, will go in vain, because it won't. It may take time for you to retrieve the benefits, but it doesn't go in vain. See, it may take time for you to retrieve the benefits, Taurus, but it does not go in vain. Some of you guys too, Taurus, this situation could lead you to starting your own business, Taurus, with you being your own consultant, Taurus. So some of you guys, this may have worked in your favor, where now you're able, you have notoriety and people know you now, so much so that you have clients to be able to start your own business. What you thought to be only what you thought, Taurus, with your career to only function in a traditional way is now expanding for you, Taurus, to be able to do things creatively, for you to be doing things colorfully, for you to have expression in your work. I feel like before, Taurus, you weren't able to have expression in your work. You were very much by the books. And now, Taurus, after you speaking up in this situation, you're like, no more am I going to allow greed to prevail around me. I will always speak up when I see people being greedy, or when I see there's greed and imbalance in power in a situation. And I thank you for that, Taurus. You're not problematic, okay? If anything, Taurus, you cut off the problems, okay? Thank you. This is a deep reading. I feel like you've ascended a lot. Lots with butterflies. You guys could be seeing butterflies. Your favorite animal could be butterflies, okay? You have butterflies coming out here three times, butterfly. And you're at different stages, Taurus. And understand too, Taurus, that maybe in this season you're this kind of butterfly, you belong in this type of habitat, but the next season you're a different kind of butterfly, and those butterflies only thrive in specific habitats. So your environment is changing, the people that you're working with is also changing, your role is changing. You have butterflies showing up in your reading 3 times, okay? 3 times. That's no coincidence. 3 times. Also, you're really, really beautiful. You could have 3 admirers, 3 people who are attracted to you, 3 people who are really into you at this time, okay? Also, if not that, you have 3 big blessings on their way to you, okay? 3 big breakthroughs on their way to you, okay? Ooh, this could be, you could be dealing with somebody by the name of B. They have a B in their name, okay? What's the closeout message for Taurus? What's the fortune message for Taurus? What are Taurus? Yeah, heavy on love. I feel like when love turns to hate, Taurus, they want you to be pretty, Taurus, but not prettier than them. Who is that, Taurus? Somebody used to love you, but Taurus, when they figured out that you really stepped into who you are, you know yourself, you're more confident with yourself, they realized that you were more of a challenge, okay? More of a threat than somebody that they admired and somebody that they love and appreciated, okay? Like fruit, Taurus, at some point, it's gonna go spoil. So there's somebody in your group, Taurus, the relationship has gone sour. The relationship has spoiled. Get rid of them before they cause more problems in your life. They used to be somebody who loved you, but now the love has gone sour, okay? If this reading resonates, let me know in the comments. I love to engage with the community, okay? If you made it this far, subscribe so that you are connected to future videos like so, okay? Thank you guys so much, and until next time, Taurus, peace.